What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and as I promised, I have the footage by Errol "The Truth" Spence. As you know, rumors has it that he was getting the business in sparring. You know, this is another edition of Sparring Wars, okay? And let's take a look at what the buzz is all about, okay? So, let's check it out. Ooh, good right uppercut. 1, 2, 3, 4. Punch by the sparring partner. Ooh, good body punching through Errol Spence. Ooh, he catches a good right uppercut by the sparring partner. Ooh, good left and a right by the sparring partner. Errol Spence gives his own 1-2. He gets countered with a 1-2. Errol Spence is going to that body. 1, 2, 3, and 4 to the body. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Back and forth action. This is a good emulator of Manny Pacquiao, though. By the way, but he's not a original southpaw. You can tell because he's switch hitting like Terrence Crawford. So he's being coached too. But he's doing a good job. Good right jab under the jab of Errol Spence, which I see something Manny would be doing, honestly. Errol got caught with that one. Okay. And that was it. Now, what's my counterpunch on that? Some good sparring. I don't see what the big buzz was about. Now, did he get caught some good shots? Yeah. I mean, Errol Spence did. Does this surprise me? Hell to the no. I mean, when haven't you seen Errol Spence being hard to hit? I mean, the only time he impressed me with his defense is when he fought Danny Garcia, okay? And he's able to be hit. I mean, he's been in tough fights with Kell Brook, Sean Porter, in those type of fights, you've seen him. He looked like he belonged, but he looked ordinary. In this, he looks like they had a good sparring partner, and the sparring partner did exactly what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to emulate Manny Pacquiao, doing things that Manny Pacquiao would do in the ring, and he did a lot of those things. However, Manny, I think, wouldn't have threw a lot of rights. He would have landed a lot of hooks as far as jabs. This guy really worked off the jab, you know, from his southpaw stance, which Manny does, but he turns it over with a right hook a lot of times. But Errol Spence, he did a good job with the body work, you know, and mind you, this is only a minute, okay? This wasn't even a full sparring round that we can even go who won what, because we only seen 1 minute of it. Okay, so was it terrible? No, but I think the problem is PBC. Okay, they looked at the views, they seen the reaction of people thinking, hey, Errol Spence really got worked. You know, no, he had some decent sparring. That's exactly how you learn. That's exactly what you're supposed to. You don't want a sparring partner to go easy on you and to build someone's head up. See, people that do that, they get a false sense of security, and they end up getting their ass handed to them eventually when they go light in sparring. This way, Errol Spence knows exactly, hey, this is what Manny Pacquiao could possibly do to him. So this is what takes him to learn who he's up against. He needs somebody like that. Look at it this way. You wouldn't want a pop quiz. You wouldn't want a study guide that had nothing to do with the test, right? Counterpunch. So this is, I feel, a decent back and forth exchange. Was the sparring partner getting the best of Errol Spence? I mean, you could argue that, but at the end of the day, Errol Spence was doing his thing too. Whenever you seen Errol Spence not getting hit, It's just the thing about Errol Spence. He shows he's tough, he's durable, and he's very, very motivated, and he gives back exactly what he takes and then some. Okay, so he will take a licking, right? But he'll keep on coming and he'll keep on ticking. Okay, and the problem is it's how PBC handled it. They handled it wrong. Okay, they snatched it off. Okay, this shouldn't have been something they snatched off. And then they put something up. And then that messes up the perception of people, because then it's like, oh, they took it off. Why did they do that? You see what I mean? That's, you know, when you react to something in that type of manner, that gets more notoriety than actually what happened. It wasn't this, because this wasn't bad, people. Okay, you had a little bit over a minute of footage that was let out by PBC. Shouts out to them. And they snatched it. That was the problem, because them taking it away from people that when it once was there, you know, that implies that, hey, maybe there was something wrong, or maybe they made a mistake. Okay, and they shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have showed that, because it showed like apprehensiveness, like, oh shit, you know, maybe he was getting beat up more, and maybe we shouldn't have put this out on Errol Spence. You know what I mean? And honestly, it could be a tactic also. You look at it like this, you know, maybe they want Errol Spence to look like he's getting the business, to give Manny Pacquiao that sense of, hey, I think I can beat him. I know he was slower, so I can go into and fight and do better than this sparring partner, because I am Manny Pacquiao. So you never know, man. So, no, it was a good, tough portion of a round that I saw. Nothing out of the ordinary. No, he wasn't getting beat down. He was in there with a guy that was doing his damn job. That's my counterpunch on Errol Spence and his sparring partner with a new edition of Sparring Wars. You guys tell me what you think about Errol Spence's disappearing sparring footage. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.